Hi, my name's Shannon. I'm with Uncle Lair's Outpost. We're going to be cooking some potato casserole today, and I'm going to show you a couple little ways to make it your own signature. But if you can come up here, I want you to see we're opening up our bag. Our bag is a Mylar lined bag because we do not use preservatives, so this does have a 20-year shelf life because we don't use preservatives in our food. And I want you to see the cheese because we're going to talk about the cheese in just a minute. And you see the dehydrated ingredients. This is all natural. There's no preservatives in it. And we're going to talk about the importance of that in just a minute. We're going to bring this to a boil. This is going to cook enough for 5 to 7 people in just about 15 minutes. I'm going to put a lid on that and let that cook. I have something I want to show you. We talk about ingredients all the time and the importance of what you're digesting. And on our ingredients, you can pronounce every single thing that's in the bag. And just for information, I wanted to give you, I'm not going to be talking about a brand, but I wanted to show you a competitor and what the difference is. And on this competitor, I want to read you the ingredients because that's what we're concentrating on, not so much the manufacturer. These ingredients, because this is where I want to educate you on what you're consuming. These ingredients, it talks about having potatoes, enriched flour. It has maltodextrin. And maltodextrin, what that is it's a thickener. It is sometimes like a white powder. And you find it a lot as a preservative. You'll find that as a preservative in a lot of processed type foods. But maltodextrin, what that does, it's very high on the glycemic index, which makes blood sugar spike. And even though this says less than 1 gram of sugar, that you're ingesting less than 1 gram of sugar for a serving, but because of the preservative that's in here, your glycemic index is going to spike. So those with sugar diabetes, it's going to cause your insulin to be unstable. A lot of people don't realize that. Let's keep reading. This also contains a potassium phosphate. And actually, I read for over 2 hours last night trying to find the side effects on that preservative. And every single one of the indexes I found says it's inconclusive. So they would not indulge in research on that particular item. However, the 9 companies that produce it are chemical companies, and they're from China, the US, and Canada. And they also make chemicals such as fertilizer, flame retardants, and such. So just so you know where that comes from. Let's read on a little bit further because this is very important. This talks about an enzyme modified cheese, cheddar cheese. It says enzyme modified cream, an enzyme modified blue cheese. And as we spoke a little bit yesterday, modified means that it is chemically altered from its original form. And when I started thinking about cheese, and I wanted to tell you that cheese is a major staple in the Western world. And there's all different types of cheeses, blue cheeses to Italian cheeses, sharp cheeses, and it takes a long time for cheeses to age. But a different, more stable form of cheese is called processed cheese. And a processed cheese is just what it sounds like. It's a processed cheese. All types of cheeses can be made into a processed cheese. What this means is the younger the cheese, the weaker the flavor, because it hasn't aged and became like a sharp blue cheese or a sharp cheddar. So they take a young cheese, sometimes within 48 hours, and they add exactly what it says. They add additional flavor. So when it says enzyme modified, they have added a chemically modified ingredient to sharpen the taste of using a cheaper, younger cheese because it saves money. That's what's in your ingredients. That's why it's important when I talk about the importance of that there's no modified ingredients, every ingredient that you can read, and the reason why we do not use preservatives. It's in every single one of our bags. So let's take a look at this dish and see how we're coming along. All we did was add water. Look at those ingredients. There's no added colors. You see the hydrated vegetables. And if you wanted to make this your own signature dish, you can easily turn this into a casserole. You can add, like I have 1 cup of chicken. This is a naturally bred chicken, organic. And I just add that into our food. And now I have a casserole. I can actually add some milk. I can actually add a milk substitute or an alternative such as almond milk, a non-modified GMO milk. And that's what we're adding to this. And you can cream that up. You don't have to. You could have very well ate it just exactly like it was. I'm just showing you a few modifications that you can make, and you can make it your own signature. I like it as a casserole, so I'm going to cream it up. And you don't have to. You add some salt and pepper, and you're good. My name is Shannon, and again, I'm at Peddlers on Main, our Uncle Larry's booth. We also have a booth located at Handyman Salvage in Cabins Castle. You can find us on our website. You can follow our blogs. We put a lot of this information on our blog, www.unclelarrysoutpost.com. And we just want to show you that there are alternatives, that eating healthy and eating natural isn't quite so hard. Our meals are 2 for $18 when we do ship around the world. God bless you. You have a great day, and please read your ingredients. Knowledge is power.